Hello, hello. Hey everyone. Can you hear me okay? I hope you're all doing well this evening. You ready for some Baldur's Gate? All right. I think I got everything set up now. I'm ready to go. I'm just pulling up some info that I wanted to look up. All right. Let's get going. We got some druids to fight. Am I going the right way? Okay, I actually want to go back. All right, here we go.
Well met.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Ready and willing.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious.
Still on my feet.
Forever dauntless.
You bow, or you...
tempted to wit.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Battle favors the fearless.
You bow, or you drop.
Never a dull moment.
No holding back.
No choice but to keep going.
This is my time. time.
Behold, the dance of death.
Fall before my time.
Well, so much for peace.
On the victor's path.
Must be the tree from the lake to Korga. What's that cleft there?
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't
Looks like
fight
we
to
missed
be
all the fun.
flattered, Laser. I fight to save lives.
Kaga, Odin has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon for Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illicit slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Hey, soldier.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Speak.
Well met.
How can I help?
Thy wheel, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap
Assume nothing.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast, as thou desirest.
Let's get going.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Hey!
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
We finally got the vampire cutscene. I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I
Now
feed
we have
on
our vampire
animals,
boyfriend.
boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds. Secrets half
It took us so
revealed.
long. Like, in my other games, I got this scene way earlier. So I've just been like waiting and waiting for us to get this. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
All right, I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? I... Of course.
This is AA for murderers,
Let's make ourselves
so
comfortable, shall we?
gonna be all the murder times.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your
Look at
pulse
how pretty my
quickens.
tiefling man is. Do we want to let him keep biting us? Maybe a little bit more. Okay.
You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
Oof, that was close. It's a good thing we're so good at talking.
Of course. I was just swept up in the moment. But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Everyone go back to your house.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I feel fine. I'm a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The mind flare? Okay, if I can help, just ask. We're in this together.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Hunting with vampires. Never thought I'd see the day. Very well, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
I trust him. He won't hurt us. Or we need him, like it or not. I'll trust him.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Yay.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave.
Sate, have you played this game at
Kept
all?
by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
All of our companions have all the trauma. I'm playing as a Dark Urge character, and the Dark Urge character has a voice in his head going kill, kill, kill. And there are some extra scenes if you romance Astarion as the Dark Urge, which is why this run is AA for murderers, is because both of us are going to try. I'm going to try to resist being a murderer and also talk this vampire boy into also resist being a murderer. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Yes. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
All right, kill some thieves.
Excellent. Now, shall we go? I'm already feeling a little peckish.
All right. Now we're going to talk to everyone about how he's a vampire. Sage, last stream, I murdered an innocent girl right here. That's why there's a big blood stain. This is Karlak, who's the best girl,
What's on your mind?
who apparently doesn't have any thoughts about Astarion being a vampire. She is super buff, awesome lady, and she does a little dance as her idol animation. Because she's great. This is Shadowheart, our resident goth.
Well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
And I guess that she also doesn't care that Astarion's a vampire. Shadowheart is my least favorite.
All's well, I hope,
Because
aside from the obvious.
a lot of her stuff is
Crowded.
her being
don't you
like,
You'll need
I'm
to
so
swap
into
out
dark
someone if you want
things,
me.
and happiness is dumb, and
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
but she's our cleric, and so because Astarion bit me,
I wonder what the next
I have this status effect called Bloodless, and I'm going to have Shadowheart heal me of that. So the reason why you should let Astarion bite you, is he gets a status effect called Happy, which gives him advantage on all his rolls. This is Lizelle, who's great.
Speak.
'Cause she's mean. She also hit on me last episode and I had to turn her down. And the way she hits on you, she says that she wants to taste your sweat.
Well met.
And then Will here is the nice guy character. He's more classic hero type. And then Gale is a wizard, and he's a stereotypical wizard, so he's full of himself.
I'm listening.
What do you think about having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Okay. Also, Gale eats magic items, and or else he'll blow up. So a gag on Tumblr is that he eats boots.
Soldier.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
Karlak.
up for it, but your party's a little full.
We're gonna tell Shadowheart to get lost.
Let's hop.
All right.
Feed if you must, Astarion.
Yes. So basically,
So much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
I forgot to show you. No, he's not a boot licker. He's a boat eater. But usually I've been giving him necklaces. The best companion, we have speak with animals. So, I can
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
pet our dog. Good dog. Speak with animals is the best spell in the game because all the animals have things to say if you have speak with animals on.
And the others getting drunk off their choppers in
Mm.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, oh, this is a D&D game. It's the D&D universe and has D&D rules. Apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Serve a half ogre in the making.
All right. My guy's gonna back up because he is fragile like tissue paper. And then he's gonna run.
Get out! Out!
So Karlach's a barbarian, Astarion's a rogue, Lae'zel's a fighter, and my guy's a bard. Oops, I accidentally attacked the door.
Go for the throat.
my fury.
Shall we cut and run?
No, you don't have a rhythm mini game to power up songs. He just does like bardic inspiration. Oh, nope. And I can also make him play songs.
No traps, please. Don't waste a step.
Come on, let me pick up the book. I want that book, god damn it.
Darling, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too. So... Come now. Don't be coy. Your body's already given you away. I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you? You don't have to say a thing. I already know how you feel. Because I feel it too. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet, somewhere intimate, somewhere we can indulge in each other. Thank goodness we're all such good, trusting friends then.
I might have to reload because he's hitting on me and I don't want him to do that just yet.
Depraved carnal lust.
Okay, I have to reload. I want to have a specific scene with him, and if you sleep with him before a party, so there's a party later on in the game, and if you sleep with him before the party, you don't get the better party hitting on you scene. So now we got to talk to everybody again.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll a bite from them and you might wake up as a oh no, some as for my other quirks, well, we can fix that's my theory. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these.
A vampire among us?
Oh, we get different dialogue this time.
But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
Fine. as long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a...
And then we had to talk to Gale.
What's on your mind? We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I wasn't expecting it. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Wonderful.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
What's on your mind? No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop.
What can I do for you, my friend? Why? Oh, perhaps I still... But now... I've been... It's, in theory, the next step is to people... The biggest... So why would... Trust me. It doesn't... I've already... Unless you're looking for another nib, maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that. Hello, my dear.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Oh, the lesbian ship is Shadowheart and Lae'zel, because they hate each other. So clearly people want them to make out. Alright, so rather than going to interrupt the ogre bugbear fucking, we're going to instead go talk to some druids. Because earlier in the stream, I found some evidence, that one of the druids is up to no good. So I'm gonna get her yelled at.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Come on, let him to the end. Oh, wait, actually I went the wrong way.
Feel like we're being watched.
So the plot is that there's a bunch of tiefling refugees, and the druids are trying to kick them out because the person in charge of the druids right now is being an isolationist shithead. But I found evidence that isolationist shithead has a big evil plan. Um, yeah, Winswork, I did not let her do a murder. I did not, I'm instead going to let the tieflings know that she is up to no good.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
All right. Bye, Sage. This is a fun game and you should check it out. Let's get rid of Kaka.
A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once. To get these people to Baldur's Gate, I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed. Leaders need to make... Any word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Winston Works, I am saving all of the tiefling kids and letting them grow their criminal enterprises because I love them. I'm going to teach all the tiefling kids how to be better criminals.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. I wish I could offer more. I hope to see both you and House.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. What?
When you played as an Oath of Vengeance paladin, what species were you? I feel like that lady needs to take a bath.
damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What's in the cloakwood? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin. No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Yes, my Durge has maxed out charisma, and high dexterity and above average intelligence and wisdom, but has like the worst constitution and strength. So if you breathe on them too heavy, they die.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Fight, fight, fight.
A gift for a loathsome neighbor.
Hey, they're a badger. Wait, who died? No. I don't want people to die.
On the move.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Let's see. Let's hit this guy.
move.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can't give up.
We might as well lay down and let the goblins cut us up.
They'll have to cut through all those tieflings first.
Like that'll do any good? That ritual was our salvation.
It was steeped in shadow magic.
You will face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever
Can't
the
slow
Tree Father's
down.
judgment, I will accept it in full.
Very well.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
I really like Will and Karlach, and I also like Will and Astarion.
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking. It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
You may have won over Korga, but I'm not so easily swayed.
Wish that guy died instead.
I don't blame you.
I do not hate you. I am You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Alright, we have stopped the ritual, and now it's time for
Here goes nothing.
Heist Land.
Hey, soldier.
Speak.
Hello, my dear. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to... In that case...
Well met. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Ready and willing.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll lead the way then.
Looks like the druids have eased off some.
This place ain't so special.
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves use.
There's no time to waste.
Where am I needed?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It's proud. Stay low.
What a disaster. Couldn't be helped. Those druids left us no choice.
What's next?
No one back home will ever believe this.
They won't see me coming.
Sharp as ever. One move ahead. A word, if I may.
My faith protects me. I'd better do the talking.
Quietly now. Just like old times.
Where am I needed? I have such a headache.
Stepping softly. Leaving tracks.
A hero at heart. Sure, why not?
Keep a blade close.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
A word, if I may. Still alive, so that's progress. have something to ask. Light on my feet.
What a day. One step at a time.
The pride of the gate. Time for a chat. 2 steps at a time.
A long way to go still.
All right, what now?
Keep your distance, darling.
Defender of the people. Keeping pace.
Someone there? Moving.
The pride of the gate.
What's next?
Can't give up now.
Well, hello. On tippy toes.
Blade at the ready. Let's give it a go.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Let's move.
Tread lightly.
The pride of the gate. Checking things out.
What's next, I wonder? Onward. druid in her name.
Look in your hand.
Watch your back. Go.
Sharp as ever.
Tread carefully.
Sharp as ever. One move ahead.
I wonder what the next move is. Let's try this way.
No one's stopped me yet.
Trust no one. Quick step.
The pride of the gate. And I'm off.
My faith protects me. Let's see what I can glean.
All is ash and meat. On my way.
I had a feeling you'd be back. We're saving up for a better... Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Didn't need your permission, but fine. Thanks. When do I get to run the ring scam? Sylphie got caught. I had a feeling you'd be back. You've been a friend to us. I had a feeling you'd be back. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
We successfully pulled off our heist.
Maul says you're alright. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
We did it. We heisted with the best of them. As it turns out, playing as a bard, very helpful for distractions during heists.
What's on your mind? Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Excellent.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I really like the little kid that wrote us a story. So not Mole, the one that you saved from the harpies.
Sylvanus be with you.
What's on your mind?
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
goblins got her. Hope she got a few of them before she went down.
She deserved better than that. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. More owlbear eggs. Already hatched. No point in taking these.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadow.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned the lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Looks empty. What's in here?
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Well met.
Might be useful.
odd for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily. Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat. Mystery meat, tough as boar hide.
Something good here, I hope. Just another crate.
What's that?
This fight could have been avoided, but now you've made it inevitable.
The worms will feast on you when I'm done with ya!
Take you. Take you.
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please! I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise!
The goblin's sniveling makes your blood boil. You could give in to the rage and end the wicked little maggot in one strike. But perhaps he knows something useful. Your head aches as rage fights against reason. The veil of rage wavers. Your blood seems to cool in your veins.
Well, what do you say? All right.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I'll take you as I find you. Now let the matter rest. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Alfira is alive and well because we knocked her out, and then a different bard showed up, and we gutted that bard. So, Alfina will remain alive and well because we murdered a dragonborn that told us all about how much she loves living and how she's gonna go to Baldur's Gate and be famous, and
me loose! Free me and find out!
Ugh. Baga Kabara. Those pustulant thugs!
Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? My own fault, really. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I love Barkus.
What's on your mind?
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really.
We're the best at talking.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
I hate happiness.
It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
I don't care who you worship. We got bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress, goddess of darkness and loss.
Yeah,
You've heard of her?
Astarion has some extra scenes. if you romance him as Durge, compared to romancing someone else as Durge. So I made a tiefling Durge so that way my tiefling can read his back right away, and then he's Durge because of the extra scenes. My plan after this playthrough is I'm either gonna be a drow sorceress and romance Gale, or I'm going to be a Yankee Saloon cleric and romance Shadowheart to troll her.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me.
The drow
it's none of those.
lady sorceress is also to
Perhaps
troll
it's
Gale.
completely random.
Um
I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
What's on your mind?
Hello, my dear.
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Ready for battle.
Well met.
Well, well, well.
Mind never quiet.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
My tiefling guy has a great ass.
No special reason, really. I was just practicing an incantation.
What can I say? She's Mistra.
I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies.
The weave. Mistra is all magic. And as far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
It is a kind of love, after all. At the very least, the most deep-seated passion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition.
Perhaps I can show you what I mean by
My
reaching into the weave
favorite
together.
thing is Minthara bullying Gale, telling him he's got third sun energy.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being.
Yeah, no, it's great.
A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mistra the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? You're hard to please, aren't you?
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you. How can I help?
I assure you it's... Don't get me wrong, but I was still your conduit.
To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study.
Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
My favorite traveling Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along. What can I do for you, my friend?
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in? Magical. So, shall we?
Your desire.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
What the hell are you doing? Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Can't even catch my breath.
I'm coming for you!
I will ascend. You bow or you break.
I won't give in.
Victory awaits.
Gone with the weave. Still breathing, despite everything.
Swift and lethal.
What's inside? Bet that will fit in my pack.
Darling, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our time. I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too. So. My favorite traveling My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. Later on, when we are at rest, I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
Something's on my mind.
Dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right, but if you feel like throwing it,
What's on your mind? Would that I could. Back in the thick of...
What can I do for you, my friend? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. Well, in that...
Assume nothing.
Still in control. Just.
What now?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I've got a long road ahead.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Then a low moan.
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
What the hell are you doing?
Serve a half ogre in the making. Light on my feet.
I'm ready.
Get out! Out!
Battle of wits.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I am fury. I am death.
Swords meet sorcery.
Let's light them up.
Let's spill some blood.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything. Just another crate.
That's the sword that you steal from the devil in the prologue.
More for me. What's hiding here?
Indolence breeds madness.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened? Truly, Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Did I play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
If you want to keep your ins...
How delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Careful, I bite.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Weapon movements. They call for Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark. Let's have a look.
Direct me.
Assume nothing.
Taka.
The air is ripe with magic. On the double.
No time to rest. Always room for more. Open up. Never wanted the easy path.
Watch your back. Easy.
Well met. And thank you for just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, guide your path. Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanas be with you.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have provide yet another tiefling prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food, the mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute. She scampered in from the east, calling for a pet, no doubt. The green earth bless us. She bore no mark. Those horns. Such cartilaginous crunch. Let's see the mark, lest I give in to my cravings. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course. Food? Food.
Quickly.
Blood comes easy these days. The witching hour.
This way.
Where do I go from here? These boots have seen everything. What fools these mortals be. Indeed.
this is worth the cost.
Mistra Rill.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Unleash me.
Not no failure. And in this heap.
Survival is all that matters.
A tale for the ages.
eager for battle.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Let's have a look.
That might be worth it.
Something good here, I hope. Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Now that I see the truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first, I thought the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was a crunch in that chew. The goblin boss, Dora Rose, made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey that bearing his new god's brand and feast on the rest. His offer is considerable coin in return. All right, I'm gonna long rest and then call it.
There you are. I was just thinking about you.
Wow.
And that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. In all these years, I've only ever... You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
Are you looking at other necks? I'm hurt.
Don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like?
Something exotic? Like an amber liqueur?
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? I do appreciate your enthusiasm, but let's try to restrain ourselves a little. I just mean a sip of their blood. No mastication required. Ah, a refined palate. I can't disagree. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. Eh, there's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Copper for your thoughts? Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Darling, remembering art, I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too. So?
All right, that's it. I will do an art stream on Tuesday. But more Baldur's Gate will be next Sunday. Y'all have a good one.